I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely one of the most parasocial, like messy videos I've done in a while. And sometimes I try to stay away from it, but whatever. I'm just gonna talk about it because I'm fucking bored. A couple days ago, right? Dejounte Murray, I guess girlfriend or whatever she is, had some issues because she decided to go to the club. And he ended up going to the internet and talking about it.
So Dejounte Murray got on the internet and said the fact that y'all went from she changed and she's living a great life and got away, then boom, he only mad she outside. You wouldn't be mad if you living and got a family with the person that you've been asking for years to be real on what they want, and they say a family and not be in the clubs no more because it's old. Then say they going to Houston to work and see family, but end up lying to me and avoiding me while in clubs unannounced. Y'all fans are sick. I want the best for that girl and just want to be left alone from this shit. Y'all mad y'all can't bully me and accept the truth. Why wouldn't I be mad? She is sacrificing her son missing school for being in the club shaking ass and our kids having to be stuck in her mama's house when she never communicated to being in clubs. At least send the kids with the daddy and not your mama. Y'all got this shit. Y'all know that girl best. Y'all know that girl best self was with me loving her and all the lies and drama she came with, and still was 10 toes in with her about whatever against whoever. And lastly, let's dead that lame ass narrative of she don't work because of me. I bet she won't get on here and tell y'all I made sure she never wanted for money. Tried to pay any dollar for a production team for content. Tried to get her back in school to learn how to open up salons. And I funded 100% and wanted nothing in return. That sound like a real ass nigga to me. Trying to turn shorty from a girl to a boss/queen. I won't ever entertain this shit again, though. I just ain't never had nobody come tell the truth, and all these fake narratives got put on a real nigga's name.
Girl.
He continues. He says to somebody, controlling, why? Why pay for a full-time nanny only for her to be able to have her time to work and do what she need? Propose to someone constantly lying and saying she want to be one place but really want to be somewhere else. Sounds like a girl playing dangerous games to me and not trying to free up someone they really don't want to be with. I bet she won't tell you the convo of old girl saying in writing, I never came to her hosting, I never invited her to my party. How I'm gonna invite that girl to a party, blank, because I'm not saying her name, and the two girls she deeply knows threw for me. Y'all are sick. I'm a real man, and let me give you some advice. Your name is all you got, and when you got a girl that know all these narratives are fake and not real on your name and won't come defend you, but soon as someone mentioned her, she quit.
Now, I think there's more that ends up happening. She ends up responding. But let me just say this, right? I'm going to attack both of them like individually. I'm going to start with her. I feel like you shouldn't tell somebody you're going to leave the club and you're not going to be in that type of lifestyle anymore if you truly don't believe that you're really ready to stop that. Because you knew you were not ready. You probably literally only decided to stop once the nigga asked if you were ready to change. Bro, you got to know how humans work. That shit don't just change in an instant. A little bit has to start happening. You have to start getting tired of being in the club. Maybe you have to really be ready for your own self to change. Another human is not going to come along and just completely change you like that. It happens. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but a lot of the times you have to be willing to put the effort in for that change. And another thing, why did you end up lying to the nigga, telling him that you were done with this shit and you were going to Houston for business, and then once you got to Houston started fucking partying? Why did you lie to the nigga? I don't know if you just didn't expect that to happen or what, but the fact that you fucking decided to just lie just made the shit even fucking worse. Now, on to Dejounte, right? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm not gonna say you did this to yourself, but you slick did this to yourself, gang. So first, right, you started dating a girl that used to date NBA YoungBoy. That's already should be a red flag in and of itself. Next, right, I don't know if you convinced her or she told you, but either or, you can't meet a girl and you meet her because of the type of lifestyle she's in, and you know part of her hobbies or whatever the things that she likes to do is go outside and have fun and party. You cannot expect a girl to change instantly like that. Now, I will give you a little bit of grace because she did tell you that. But I'm gonna be honest, if you don't like somebody when you first meet them, if there's certain aspects about them, that person, where you're just like, bro, I really don't fuck with that. This goes for women and men. Nigga, leave them alone. Do not get in relationships with people and you know you don't like a whole other side of them, and then try to either convince them or they sit there and tell you, oh yeah, I'm changing. Now look at you. Now you on the internet talking crazy, which leads me to my next point. Why the fuck did you bring this to the internet? You typing these long ass paragraphs on the internet is genuinely not really helping you that much. You could have probably typed a little bit and been like, yo, I don't focus y'all slandering my name or whatever. Y'all don't know what's really going on. And then whatever. You could have probably left it at that. But now I feel like less and less niggas taking you serious. Niggas can't read. They not reading all this shit. I read this shit because I'm doing a video on it. You think niggas on the internet reading this shit? They gonna be like, oh my God, I'm not reading all this shit. This nigga goofy as fuck. Now you're dealing with your fan base and half of her fan base. Half of her fan base gonna take her side instantly. They're gonna be like, oh, she can't go outside and have fun, which I think they're also stupid. But you gotta get what I'm saying. Like, you cannot do this dumb shit. It genuinely does not help you. Now you got everybody commenting on this shit and you looking all soft and goofy and weird and shit. It's just not worth it. But just to go back to Jania and her side of the fan base, there has been a lot of people that have been like, she can't be outside and she can't do this, she can't do that. I also disagree with that. I think both of them are kind of goofy. I'm gonna be honest. I think he's goofy for trying to get with this girl that was in the club and doing all that and try to hope that she would change. And I think she's goofy for lying to the nigga. But she ended up making a response video where I really don't feel like she said much, but I'll show it to you.
Chill with the clubs. Shit. I'm probably never gonna go out again. I guess going out, this is for all my mothers out there. Going out, I guess, makes you a bad mom. So make sure y'all never go out. Make sure y'all be in the house with them kids. Always. Advice from me. Mothers can't have fun. No. We always gotta be in the house. So just make sure y'all stay in the house. Don't go outside. Go to brunch or something. I'm a good manipulator. The thing is, I'm not even saying nothing. I'm not trying to manipulate nobody. Y'all can feel how y'all want to feel about me. I be around people every day that feel some type of way about me and don't say nothing. I'm used to it. It's cool.
Okay, so I'm not gonna take her side in this part. I don't know. I'm not really taking nobody's side, honestly. But let me say this, right? Me personally, if I had a kid, I would not want, especially if I'm still like with her, I would not want her going to the club shaking ass, especially if I'm a public figure. I definitely wouldn't want that happening because now I'm getting DMs and I know he got the DMs because I've seen the videos her shaking ass. Imagine this nigga DMs right now. All he seeing is ass and it's just her just going crazy at the club. I'd be sick. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be sick. That's why I can't really be that mad at him. Bro, I feel like any person, if they got multiple videos of their girl shaking ass, they would be sick. Like, really think about your brain and how you would feel if that happened to you. Just think about it. You're not taking that well. But let me say this, right? Women can have fun. Mothers can have fun. I genuinely have like this thing where I really wonder, why is like y'all only version of fun having to be in the club, or like, is there nothing else you can do? Like she brought up, oh, mothers just gotta go to brunch. That's all we can do. Are there not other ways for y'all to have fun? Y'all have to go to the fucking club. But like, you can technically go to the club. You can, like, if that's okay in your relationship, then that's fine. But obviously, you told the nigga that you weren't gonna do that anymore. Now, I will say, maybe they had a conversation or something before this, because the fact that she is saying, oh, women can't have fun, can't go to the club no more. Maybe she feels weird about it. Maybe she never really wanted this shit. And that's why part of me feels like Dejounte probably tried to convince her, like, oh, so you're not gonna do that shit no more, right? And pressure her into it. And she said, yeah. But she knew deep down she wasn't really ready for that shit. That's why I'm just saying I think this whole situation is just dumb.